Sam Drinks Beer, this is a beer review. So, firstly, apologies, I haven't got anywhere near as many videos out over this festive period as I would have liked. Unfortunately, I came down with what I'm hoping was a cold and not COVID. So, my taste and smell were a little bit off. So, feeling much better now, and my taste and smell seem to be back. So, yeah, back recording beer review. So, today's beer comes from Elusive Brewing. It is a can of their Morrisman. Elusive Brewing are based, I think, literally opposite Siren in Finchampstead near Reading. Near Workingham, I think it is. Elusive Brewing creates beers with one eye on tradition and the other on taking things to the next level. Insert coin to play. We teamed up with Morris dancing friend of the brewery, Tim Lloyd, and his dog Obi to brew this super chocolatey stout. The base beer is dry rather than sweet, which makes it very Moorish. Chocolate is used at every stage of the brewing process to layer the flavour in with a smidge of vanilla to finish. So yeah, it's a dry stout, double chocolate dry stout, 5% ABV. Great art. They kind of like a sort of video game sort of style artwork on all their beers. Elusive. This is actually only my second beer from them. There's someone I do want to try more from. It's got hops, cacao, vanilla, and yeast. Oh, and water, barley, and oats as well. I started reading on the second line. But yeah, the adjuncts are cacao and vanilla. So yeah, let's serve in your favourite glass at cellar temperature. This has been out of the fridge a couple hours, so a bit dusty there. Can come in these bloody cardboard boxes with so much dust on them. Right, let's clear it open and in the glass. Oh, it smells really chocolatey straight away. Good head on that. So yeah, dark beer in the glass. Oh, bubbles sticking to the side. Thought this glass was clean, but obviously not. Haven't used it for a little while. But yeah, black beer, tan coloured head. Lovely looking beer in the glass. If you ignore the bubbles on the side, which indicate a dirty glass. So yeah, again, tons of chocolate on the smell. Bit of vanilla. A little bit of malt. A bit ever so slight touch of coffee. Slight nuttiness. But mostly chocolate. Smells like a good stout this, let's dive in. It's got a surprising hoppiness to it. Touch of chocolate. Nuttiness. I wouldn't say the chocolate is as strong as it was on the smell. Neither is the vanilla. I think there's a real hop character to it. Bit of sort of like piney woodiness in there. A bit of bitterness. The vanilla's coming through a little bit now, but the chocolate's nowhere near as prominent as it was on the smell. It's quite thin. I know Irish dry stouts maybe aren't as thick as some styles of stout, but well, it's not an Irish dry stout, is it? It's just a dry stout, but it's quite thin. It's only 5% as well. You know, it's not an imperial stout by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe a little bit watery. But it's a solid stout, actually. Quite carbonated. Could do it, but could. I don't think it's got lactose in it. Let's check. No, there's no lactose in it, so I guess, you know, it's kind of understandable it perhaps won't have the body of some stouts. Just do with a little bit. That said, I would say it's vegan friendly, but I guess that might be not to be vegan chocolate, so. But yeah, maybe pump the oats in a bit more, do a bit more body. But it's solid, it's got some nice flavours. Drink it again, happily. I think it'd be, actually, you know, I think it would probably be this would be really good on cask, I think. Perhaps not suited as well as it could be in a cab. Would love to try this on cask. And I'm sure I've heard others say this is a good beer on cask. So, one to look out for. But in a can, it's still a solid beer. If not, maybe not the greatest ever stout I've ever had. You know, but it's got some nice flavours, just maybe lacking a bit of body. Maybe lacking that wow factor, but to rate it, you know, it's a nice stout. I'll drink it again. I'd probably give it like maybe, I don't know, a 3.5 out of 5. So it's a solid 7 out of 10, but it's lacking that sort of, any sort of real punch, you know, to sort of be looking at higher scores, really. You know, it's a good beer, and you know, it's definitely one worth trying. But I think possibly, just because it's in a can as well, I think possibly in cask we'll be looking at a, you know, it would be a far better beer. I think possibly in this format it suffers a little bit. I think, but like I said, perfectly solid, perfectly serviceable, and perfectly tasty beer. But there are better 5% stouts out there, I think, in can, but still one definitely worth trying. So yeah, this has been the review of Morrisman by Elusive Brewing. 5% double chocolate dry. Yeah, these are my words there. Double chocolate dry stout. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. There will be a beer of the year sort of awards type show coming up at some point. I haven't recorded it yet. I don't know when we can look at. Sometime early in 2022, I think that'll probably come out. Just because I ideally want to film it after the 31st of December, just in case there are any sort of late contenders, because I've got some awesome looking beers in my fridge at the moment. But no, please, yeah, like I said, check out my other videos, drop us your thoughts below, drop us a like, if you're not already, drop us a subscription, click the bell icon, add me on the various socials which can be found below and at the end of the video, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Cheers.